Hey guys, it's MugenLord here, and I'm back again with another discussion video. I hope you guys enjoyed the last discussion that we had, which was the Injustice DLC fighters for Fighter Pack 1. So today we're going to continue the trend. We're going to talk about some more fighting games, and that is Street Fighter V. Now the thing is, Street Fighter V is a game that I have bought and still haven't really sat down and played. Now there's a lot of I guess you could say drama that's around Street Fighter V altogether. Street Fighter V has pretty much had a bad launch. The game is pretty much was bare bones. It lacked the arcade mode. It lacked the I guess you could say an official story mode as well. And the game was just a complete mess coming out the gate, and a lot of gamers were pretty much upset. Especially a lot of the casual gamers didn't have any incentive to come in and purchase the game at all. And then after that, soon after that, they announced that they were doing some DLC characters in the form of seasons. So a lot of the fans were pretty much upset at that as well, is because they gave us a bare bone game, and then now they're trying to sell us characters as DLCs, and we have to get the season pass and everything. Then there was also a gripe that the DLC season pass also doesn't guarantee certain other features like colors and other aesthetics as well. So and stages, and I think that's another thing that everyone had got pissed off about, and that makes total sense too. And it looks like, in a way, that they kind of didn't learn from the whole Street Fighter Cross Tekken debacle that they had here. So today I want to talk about this particular issue. Now, I wouldn't call it an issue, but it's a gripe that I have, and I think it's a gripe that some other players have. Now we're on to Season 2. Season 2, the characters are slowly being revealed to this game, and it seems as though that some of the characters that they're revealing for Season 2 were characters that appeared in the story mode, you know, in the character stories, individual stories, like with the anime pictures, the comic book sketches that they have. And it seems like another character has been revealed as the next Season 2 DLC character, and that's Ed. Now the thing is about Ed, I was super excited for the Ed character, and I'm on Event Hubs right now, so I'm gonna take this back before I go back to this topic or whatever. I want to go to this one first. The first images of Ed being a playable character has pretty much surfaced. The thing is about Ed, when I first played the character, the character stories parts in the game of Street Fighter V, I've seen this character, and I thought this character was pretty interesting. I liked the design of the character, and then especially when the official story mode came out, when you fought against Balrog, Ed has showed up, and this character seemed awesome. You have yet to have an awesome character like, you know, I found the character awesome, but some people may find him as a basic character. But I love that this character, he had like an anime feel to him, and also I liked the hoodie he had, and he was interesting for the fact is that he also had some psycho power in him that's similar to Bison, and it would glow up in the palm of his hand. And I thought it was pretty interesting because you could probably come up with some unique gameplay mechanics, you know, with something like that. He can probably similar to how Charlie can pretty much absorb projectiles and stuff like that. And I figured that, hey, maybe we can get something similar to that, or something even more creative to that, you know, to that as well. So when I first seen Ed, I'm like, okay, this guy looks pretty awesome. He looks pretty badass, and also too, he was, as far as he looked, as in a cosmetic part of it, and as far as his design and everything, he was one of the youngest Street Fighter characters, and also his build was quite different from the rest of the male characters that's in the game. So I said, okay, he like a fresher breath of air, and I would love to see him as a playable character in Street Fighter V. And so I finally got my wish. Here he is. We have Ed. So when I got on Facebook, a couple of people had made posts about Ed and saying that, Capcom, what's going on? What are you doing? So I went to Event Hubs. That's the place I normally go to get my fighting game information and to see what other people are talking about. So I said, okay, here's my boy Ed. So then I said, all right, I was like, let me click on this picture and see how the guy looks. So I click on it, and when they showed him, like, what the hell is this? Why does Ed look like this? Like, what is going on here? Like, he went from looking like this to now looking like this. He looks no different than the other fighters that's in male fighters in the game. He looks like a mixture of Charlie, Cody, and if you want to throw some Ken in there, you could throw some Ken in there. But I was quite disappointed because he looks jacked as hell. Like, and that wasn't his character design in the picture or like that. Now he looks like he fits the mold of every other character, male character that's in this game. He looks super jacked, super ripped. For what reason? Don't know. So then I did a little, I did a little search in the comic section and everything, concerning the character and stuff, and see what other people think. And there was other people that was quite disappointed in Ed as well. And I don't blame him, because now if you look at this picture, you look at how he looks here, and you look at how he looks here, his design looks totally different. And that's the thing I do notice about Street Fighter V when it came to the story mode. I can't remember the other chick name, the Russian chick with the hat, and she has the ice powers and everything. Can't remember her name offhand, but her character model in the story mode looks totally different than her DLC counterpart as a playable character. And now it's like we're seeing the same trend here. You look at him in the story mode, this is what he looks like, and then you look at him here as a playable character, this is what he looks like right here. He looks totally different. Now, there was some people speculating that, hey, he's also, since he's also a clone, or he's also pretty much a doll, for Bison to pretty much transfer his essence over to, Ed has a tendency to age really fast. So people were saying that season 2 takes place a little bit after, in terms of story, takes place a little bit after the I guess you could say the vanilla version, season 1 of Street Fighter V. So they're saying that, hey, maybe that he aged pretty fast, and this is why he looks the way that he look. But I don't know. I don't think that's a good excuse at all, because I really liked the design that they had before, and he totally looks totally different than than what he initially was, and I'm kind of upset at that. And I don't know why Capcom, we can click over here as well, look at him, and I don't even know why he has the outfit. Like I said, we might get some story elements explaining why he has his outfit as well. He's also look like he might be a boxer like Balrog as well. He could be a boxer or MMA type fighting characters, because Balrog did take him in and brought him in under his wing. So it wouldn't be too far-fetched that he might have some similar fighting mechanics to Balrog, and then have his own type of mechanics added to him as well. So he could be a hybrid type character as well. But I'm kind of just disappointed in the design that they decided to go with Ed. His initial design looked promising. To me, it looked badass and everything, and then now this is what we get as the final product, and I'm pretty upset about that. And it looks like they even have a poll which Ed looks better, so it goes to show that there are people that's really upset about it. And I thought Ed was pretty cool, as the way the way he was and everything. And I don't know why they decided to just go this route with this character. So I'm pretty disappointed with that, and I want to know you guys' opinion about this Ed, about Ed being revealed, and with his final design and everything. Are you okay with the final design? Does it bother you, or does it not bother you? Make sure you leave that in the comment sections below. And what do you think about Street Fighter V altogether, with how they're handling the DLC characters with season 1 and season 2? But that wraps everything up. Make sure you leave your comments in the comment section below if you have a topic you'd like me to discuss. And if you like my discussion videos, make sure you give it a like and subscribe. This is MugenLord signing off.